Mr. Chairman, I have an amendment at the desk number 29.
Clerk will designate the amendment.
Amendment number 29, printed in House Report number 119-232, offered by Mr. Perry of Pennsylvania.
Pursuant to House Resolution 672, the gentleman from Pennsylvania, Mr. Perry, and a member opposed will each have a control of 5 minutes. Chair recognizes the gentleman from Pennsylvania.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I rise to offer this amendment to halve the funding for the Southwest Border Regional Commission. Again, trying to save some money by not spending money on redundant things. Yet again, this commission serves as a duplicative slush fund for parochial interests, this time for projects in the southern border regions of Arizona, California, New Mexico, and Texas. This commission, which only had its first chairman confirmed in 2022 and only was funded starting in fiscal year 2021, so it's relatively recent. And look, I know folks on this side of the aisle care about the border. I imagine and hope that folks on the other side of the aisle care about the border, but the answer to solving the border problems is to actually enforce our nation's immigration laws, not give $4 million to a commission that does not even appear to have an operational website. And by the way, this current administration, the Trump administration, is handling the border, so we don't need to waste another $4 million on this commission. It received $250,000 in FY21, but is now being funded at $4 million in this bill for zero results. Can anybody show me or tell me what the results of this commission are? Again, this amendment simply strikes this figure in half. So even though it's wasteful and useless, generally speaking, I'm only taking it in half, which is still $2 million, and I don't care whether you're from Ohio or central Pennsylvania, $2 million is a lot of money. I urge support of the amendment, and I reserve.
Gentleman reserves. What purpose does the gentlelady from Ohio seek recognition?
Yes. Mr. Chair, I rise in opposition to this amendment.
Ladies recognized for 5 minutes.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, this amendment reduces funding for the Southwest Border Regional Commission by $2 million. And the Southwest Border Regional Commission was established by Congress in 2008 to address economic distress along the southern border regions of some pretty important places: Arizona, California, New Mexico, Texas, and in December 2022, the Senate confirmed the first federal co-chair for the commission. So think about the delay in the co-chair. That took a large number of years, which enables the commission to convene and begin other activities. So I would place the burden there on the executive branch, waiting such a long time to nominate someone in the Senate to actually clear the name. But these investments do lead to new jobs being created, and many of these places have very small towns that don't even have parking lots in their little bakeries or their restaurants, and it is critical to support the rise of all Americans to become part of a thriving middle class, especially in the forgotten towns and regions of our country. So I strongly urge my colleagues to vote against this amendment on behalf of people who are trying to better their way of life against all odds. Thank you, and I yield back.
Does the yield or reserve?
I yield
Gentlelady
back.
yields. From Pennsylvania is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And of course, all these states, Arizona, California, New Mexico, and Texas, are on the border. If we're funding this organization to deal with the border, I don't know what to say other than it's duplicative. And if you disagree with that, well, I'm not sure what to say to anybody about that. We get that. I've been to each one of these states, and of course, people that own a bakery want a parking lot. I had a business too, and I wanted trucks, and I wanted employees, and I needed tools. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't go to the federal government for that. I sucked it up, and I paid into my business from the money that I made conducting my business and grew my business. That's America, not calling on the federal government, oh, hey, can you send me a couple $1 million because I want to make things nice for myself. We get it. We hope all Americans can do great things and be nice for themselves. Our government is out of money. It's broke. $37 trillion and climbing. Like, we don't have any money. All this is borrowed money, Mr. Chairman. Every cent of it is borrowed. Who borrows money to do things that they don't need to do that somebody else in the government's already doing? I urge adoption. I yield the balance.
Gentleman yields the balance.